We go to 133 pounds. The tongue is back. Trent, we saw a patented celebration from Kai Orine after his first round win earlier today. Wolfpack fans hoping to see more of the tongue over the next few hours here in Durham. Ethan Oakley, very quietly, what a wonderful addition coming over from App State to join Rob Cole's fleet.
Yeah, Oakley's been great this season. Very fundamentally sound, doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He knows how to win close matches, and that's what he's been doing all year. You look at his results across the ACC, but the whole season, he's very poised in high-pressure situations. He knows that if he needs to get a takedown to win, he can late. If he needs to defend late, he can. Or if he needs to ride out and win on riding time, he can win in a lot of different areas. Kai Orine, known as being kind of a bit of a high flyer, he wants to play into the crowd and get the NC State fans involved a little bit. Back in their dual meet, Oakley won on a stall call in overtime. So not a whole lot of scoring out of these guys. We'll see who makes the adjustment to get to some leg attacks.
Once again, some issues with the clock and the scoreboard, so they are delaying the start of this semifinal match at 133. This is a weight that will send 3 from the ACC. Ethan Oakley, the top seed. Connor McGonigal, another transfer this offseason for Virginia Tech, the 2 seed. And then you have the 2-time defending champion seeded 4th in Kai Orine. So he knows what it takes to win an ACC title. He's done it twice. Last year he beat Latona, who's up a weight to 41 this year. And then 2023, the win over Mickey Philippi of Pitt. There's the bracket at 133. McGonigal and Knox, that's must-see TV over on mat 2. We are off and running here on mat number 1. 133 pounds. Oakley, North Carolina. Orine, North Carolina State.
With their previous match being decided by a stall call, you want to see guys control the mat. Who controls the center of the mat often will win matches like this. You see Kai taking an advantage of an early shot. Oakley showing some of his ability to scramble as well. Both guys get both legs tied up.
Early stalemate, 31 seconds in.
Could be lost in a little bit of Oakley. Yes, he's very fundamentally sound, but he also can scramble really well. And you may not think about that at first glance, but everybody in this weight scrambles really well.
A little bit of a different journey this year for Kai Orine, who started the year at 141, but then he made the decision after talking with the coaches to drop weight, come back down to 33, where he's had so much success throughout his career. Both wrestlers in the center, a little more than a minute into this opening period.
Orine definitely, built up the reputation to be a bit of a gamer as he goes into the postseason. This is a perfect opportunity to kind of prove. And he just patiently inched his way to improve his position. As you can see here, Oakley tried to continue that scramble. Orine limp-kneed out and got that finish.
Patience by the veteran on the edge for 3 for Kai Orine, and now a blood timeout. Oakley bloodied after that last exchange. And again, it sounds strange, Trent, a 2-time ACC champ looking for some confidence, but that's a confidence maneuver on the edge, what we just saw.
It absolutely is, and that's experience. Understanding where you're at on the mat, having the mat IQ to realize how I can pressure release so I don't go out of bounds. When is this guy going to try to scramble? And now he's in his best position, which is top. He's really made his living these past couple years being able to ride, collect wrists, and get turned. If he can ride out this period, it sets him up really well.
Sticks in that claw. 30 seconds to go in this first period. Oakley trying to build up to that quad pod. Clears out that thigh pry. Now up into a stand-up. Orine promptly brings him right back down. Keep an eye on that right leg, that right foot of Kai Orine as we hit short time. Now he switches that left foot inside the cylinder. Clock continues to tick. Let's see if Oakley can get out late. 5 seconds, down to 3, down to 2, and Orine is going to hold, and a 3-0 lead after 1.
Yeah, that's a huge ride out for Orine, big confidence booster as well. He wasn't able to ride Oakley very well in the dual meet. Gets the first period takedown and a ride out to go up 3-0. Oakley, like to see an adjustment on bottom. When he comes up, he's got to find hands. Because Orine's so good at collecting wrist, if he stands up and he doesn't have wrist control, it's going to be hard for him to escape.
Oakley spent his first 4 seasons with App State. He won a conference title last year, did it with head coach John Mark Bentley and the Mountaineers. New home in Chapel Hill, has earned the top seed this year in the conference. Orine away quickly in this second period.
You mentioned Coach John Mark Bentley. I'm a huge fan of what he does with the App State program. Oakley's a great product of his ability to develop under the radar talent, and now Oakley getting a shot here in this year, kind of running with it. Orine with a great start, but Oakley has been in this position before. He's won by coming back earlier in this season, and he's going to need to go look to get a takedown in the second period.
Better buckle it up when you wrestle App State and Coach Mark Bentley.
Never an easy match. Those guys bring it all the time. Some of the toughest guys in the country for sure.
Straight on shot there by Orine, covered effectively by Ethan Oakley, working off this front head position.
Yeah, if you're Oakley, you want to take advantage of this. Look to bounce and chase. Make Kai Orine uncomfortable here. Don't let him just recover and get back to his feet. Pressure, snap, try to get his head and his elbows down to the mat.
Referee stops at 56 seconds, second period. So let's go to Oakley real quickly, Trent. Go to, when you've seen Ethan Oakley at his best, where's that come from on his feet?
Well, I think it comes from a hard hand fight, right? He does such a good job of hand fighting and wearing guys down to the point later in the match where he's able to get to a leg. It's an easy finish because guys are worn out. Now, the situation changes a little bit. He may not have the option to wear guys down as much because he's got to get a score. Doesn't need to be this period, but he's got to be smart at wearing them down. Just like that, Kai Orine, big response. Big whizzer by Oakley again. Back in this similar situation they were in the first period, but Oakley's got a better whizzer. Really good defense by Oakley. I thought he was dead to rights there. Kai Orine went underhook to a far knee, and Oakley never gave up on that whizzer.
Both wrestlers straddling that boundary right off that cylinder side. Oakley fending off some trouble late, and a 4-0 lead for Kai Orine. Boy, Orine finishes this on 9 out of 10 wrestling.
Yeah, this was a really good shot. You see Orine goes far knee, and Oakley just does not give up on that whizzer. He's not in a good position, but he's really strong. He uses his hips to throw Orine off of him and get a fresh start.
Oakley right off the whistle, hits the roll, now into a stand-up. Good energy from Oakley. He'll turn face. Orine still bunkered in on that left leg. And Orine matching the energy of Ethan Oakley off that whistle.
Yeah, that was awesome job by Orine. Oakley did a good job of doing a Granby to kind of throw Orine off, and he got some separation as he got up to his feet. Orine went back on the leg. He knew the ref was doing the 5-count stall, so he got up to his feet and finished it to get a fresh start on top. He needs 9 more seconds for riding time. As Oakley gets a switch, he returns it 56, 57, 58. That's a big breakdown for Orine. Now this riding time over a minute. He's in good position in this third period to build his lead. He just wants to stay on the mat as much as possible. Don't give Oakley a restart. If you're Oakley, get out of bounds and get a fresh start again.
That's exactly what he does. Takes a look over at the North Carolina corner. Kai Orine has that hop and a step back so far today.
So if you're Orine, you felt the switch, you felt the Granby, you know what he's going to do off the whistle. You got to try to stop his first move.
Let's see what Oakley decides to do underneath. Minute 27 to go in this third period. Orine a minute 11 of riding time. Try to hit that roll again. Orine stays with him, has to bring him back down. Good fight here by Oakley, but Orine latched on like glue right now, brings him down to the mat.
Awesome mat return. He's doing a really good job of getting Oakley's feet off the mat for a safe return.
Again, if you're Ethan Oakley, he has thrown everything but the kitchen sink underneath here. He's hit different combinations trying to get out from underneath. Just cannot crack Kyle Orine.
Oakley's not, he's not escaping, not due to a lack of effort, okay? He's working really, really hard. Orine's just doing a good job of controlling his hips and finding wrist when he can. And this is the hard part about bottom. It takes a lot out of you as you continue to circle up. And right as we say that Oakley's got a great opportunity, gets a reversal right back in this match, he's probably going to have to cut him here and look for a takedown. Down by 2, Orine's got riding time locked. He needs to cut him and look for some offense.
So he's going to cut right there. Again, Orine has the riding time, so Oakley trying to find some late magic. Really looking at a 4-point deficit following that escape.
Oakley's got to try. Yeah, this is what he needs. He needs to try to create some action. Fakes, put Orine's hands on the mat, look for a go-behinds or create a re-attack opportunity.
Stall call on Orine. Oakley in that front headlock. Short time. Try to wiggle and trying to bring Orine back on. Instead goes back the opposite way. Just 5 seconds to go.
I think the NC State crowd's really going to enjoy this win. I know they've been hungry to see Kyle Orine really break into his true form. This has been the best match that he's wrestled all year. Really big win for Kyle Orine and the NC State Wolfpack.
Could the 2-time defending ACC champ have found his mojo in the nick of time here in 2025?
I said it only